new smells? Are there a lot of socks? Are there a lot of charity shop things? Are you excited? Are you smelling things? Ooh, a good book.
Hello everybody, today was a day for Jumble. I've been to 2 Jumble sales and a charity shop because there happened to be 2 Jumble sales on the same day. One I had never been to before, the other one was my regular Jumble sale. So yeah, we've had a pretty good haul of stuff today. The magpies were with me, and may they also be with you. And so I've got quite a few bits, and some of them are witchy, some of them are not, but I thought I'd share them with you anyway, just in case you're interested in more thrift hauls, or if you're interested specifically in witchy thrift hauls, those 2 things will be encompassed. So the first Jumble sale was due to start at 10. We got there at 9:30. It was pissing it down with rain, and due to this they had started it early, so we got straight in. It was also going on for a long time, 4 hours, which was insane. They didn't have a huge amount of bric-a-brac, but what they did have was lots of games and DVDs and stuff, which I like for reselling. So I'll show you what I got. The first thing were these. This is the witchy thing I found. It's a set of tarot cards. I've actually owned this deck before. It's quite kind of cartoony, but still a pretty good deck. I had a lot of fun with it when I owned it. It didn't come with the book. I know that there is a book that goes with this set, but they were 50p, so that's going in a mixed lot of witchy items for some lucky person. But yeah, 50p, can't really argue with that. Their games and DVDs were 5 for £1, so essentially 20p each. And I got some pretty cool stuff. I just got a Wii, so I picked up Harry Potter years 1 to 4 and 5 to 7 for the Wii. I have owned these for Xbox before, but they're not backwards compatible for the Xbox, so it's kind of annoying having to get an Xbox 360 just to play these. Got these for the Wii, 20p each. I checked eBay and they are currently trending at £4 each, so if I wanted to sell them that would be pretty good. I got Marvel Lego Superheroes. This is not backwards compatible, so I can't play this, but I think it's new enough that I should be able to still sell it, and I just got it to really make up the numbers with things that I actually wanted. Kingdom Hearts PlayStation 2. It's quite an old game now, but one I think people are still into. And lastly, Sims 2 Castaway for the DS. Game is in there with the leaflet. All of these are in quite good non-scratched condition, so I was really happy to pay £1 for those. Then, because my mother was looking through all the clothes, I had some time to kill, so I got a copy of The Blair Witch, which I want to review for the podcast, so that's going to be coming soon. And then I picked up 4 of these PSP games to go with the PSP from the other Jumble sale that I want to sell. They're just football, one's golf, sport games. Not hugely valuable, but I thought it'd be nice to chuck them in with the lot. Maybe that'll make it go for a couple of quid more. Then we went to our local big charity shop that you can just drive up to, which is always nice. I got 2 books for £1. One is Night Witches by L.J. Adlington, which looks quite interesting, and I might review that shortly. A little bit damaged on the back, but who cares? So that looks quite interesting. And this is quite a new book. It is The Familiars by Stacey Halls, and that's a historical fiction book about witchcraft, so some more witchy stuff. It's always worth just checking all those book bins, because there are so many books out there about witches. You are bound to find something. Then we went to the other Jumble sale. This one did not start early, but the rain had stopped, and I got a couple of bits for reselling from there, and also some witchy stuff. So I got this. This is a nice sort of silky waistcoat, green velvet. and it's Alexander Dobel, that one. Check their website. Their suits sell for like between 160 and £200. I paid £1 for the waistcoat and the jacket, which look basically new. It's all very nice, silky lining, inside pockets, piping. It looks quite expensive, which is why I picked it up. But that was £1 for those two bits, with the hanger. So I should be able to get at least like a £5 for that. I'm not going to try and sell it for like 200 quid because that would be ridiculous, but you know, just a little bit more than I paid for it is fine. I also got this. This is just a Peruna cord jacket. It's really clean, looks pretty new. So should be able to get a couple of quid for that. That was £1 again. I tend not to go for the clothes, but this one actually had good stuff, so. And then the last clothing item was just this pair of like grey men's work trousers. But they still have all like the tags on them. I'm not going to sell them as new. I'm just going to sell them as like new other. Because obviously they haven't been worn, but they're still not new. And then just sort of pop those on eBay. Those were 30p, which is a weird not round number, and that displeased me. Then in terms of like bric-a-brac, I didn't get a huge amount of stuff. There was this little wooden incense box, which is kind of a nice witchy item. That was 50p. That does look basically new, so that's going to go into a witch slot with the tarot cards, which is going to be exciting. And then these two bits. One is, I have no idea what these are. They're new and in packages, which is why I bought them. So this is a SIM card reader with a little disc with programs on it, and this apparently is a Mothercare universal connector for their pram accessories. It's back in the card, so I don't know, a couple of quid for those. Those were 50p each. And last but not least, this is my favourite thing. This was £1, so I think probably like the most expensive thing I bought that I'm going to keep. Which is a candelabra. You get so many of these in like charity shops and stuff, but they're usually more expensive. And although this one is in pretty like dinged up condition, hopefully I'll be able to like polish that up and it'll look nice. There is some candle residue, which I don't mind because I'm going to put candles in it. And I thought that would look really nice in my room. And it's not even one of the small ones, it's, you know, one of the larger candelabras, so I'm very excited about that, and that would be a great altar decoration as well. So, lots of good finds today. It's been a pretty good day for Jumble and charity shop shopping. I wish there was more Jumble sales on, but sadly that seems to be sort of the last ones for this year. But yeah, got quite a lot of interesting stuff to resell. I've been watching a lot of resale channels and sort of just general things on YouTube. Trying to learn a bit more about the different kinds of consoles, electronics and stuff that sell well, because this is a nice way to just make a little bit of extra money to put into the podcast. Don't forget that you can obviously find my eBay page. It's Cupcake Teapot 3, which is like the numerical 3 on eBay. I sell all my like mixed witch lots, books, different items, cards, things like that. So you can go ahead and go bid on those, as well as like books and films that I've reviewed. So that's a good way to get your hands on them. I generally just try and sell them for like not a lot in terms of starting bids, because most of it's obviously pretty cheap stuff that I've found. So it's a good way to like build up your collection. And I also sell things from subscription boxes that I've had as well, which all goes back into the podcast and helps me to buy interesting things to review for you guys. In the meantime, I hope you're enjoying the thrift hauls. Let me know via thumbs up or comment if you'd be interested in seeing non-witchy related ones as well, because there's a few witch bits in this, but it is mostly reselling. And let me know if you'd be interested in maybe like a separate series on just the reselling side of things, so I can keep you updated on money and stuff. that I've made, and I am going to pop in a little bit of a catch up or update on some of the stuff that I bought at the other Jumble sale, so I'll let you know how much I sold that for.
It took a couple of weeks, but the PSP charger finally turned up, and look! We have a fully functioning PSP, which is cleaned up really nice, and obviously I can now include this charger, which costs like £1 from eBay, so I'm pretty happy with the DS and PS 50p each combo that I got at the last Jumble sale. And I did sell the DS for £5, which I thought was pretty reasonable. That didn't include the postage and packaging. I sent it, you know, second class, small parcel, like I do with everything. So yeah, that was like £4.50 profit, which was pretty nice. And hopefully for this one I can get a bit more, because the DS was sort of damaged on the outside and not as clean looking. So hopefully this one will fetch a better price.
In the meantime, I'll see you in the next one.